Hi everybody, I am hauling water. It's about up to here right now, and I noticed that as it got heavier, let me see, you can see it, this tire needs air. So I went to my shipping container, to that solar charging station, and grabbed one of these USB charging portable air compressors. So we're gonna turn this on, and there it is. So it looks like it's 12.5 psi, and I have it set for like 36. So this should kick off automatically when it reaches 36 psi. Let you know how it goes. So I had to come out here to haul water this morning, and nothing was working. And I noticed I had a shadow about from here to here on this panels, because I don't usually haul water this early. So, and it also depends on the time of year and the position of the sun. So this morning I had to come out here and saw all the limbs off this tree. You can see. So that the sun could hit these panels. Now I could rotate these panels. I rotated it once. They were facing more this way. But then in the afternoon, they lost the sun. So I positioned them to where they're more afternoon facing, but this morning they weren't working because they were facing too far south. So in order to do that, there's these two bolts here that you have to loosen, rotate it, tighten them. It's kind of a pain. I mean, it's not that bad, but I just figured instead of doing that on and off depending on the time of day I'm out here, I just got rid of that tree limb, or all the limbs. There's a pile over here that I drug, and then a pile right here. So there was actually quite a bit that I had to cut off, but I needed that clear path to the panels. 18 psi. It's probably been running about 3 or 4 minutes from 12.5 to 18. So it's not real speedy, but they're pretty handy to have. I mean, I wouldn't want to run an extension cable or something all the way out here to run a larger air compressor. So I just brought this out, and they're a pretty good thing to have. Like I said, somehow I ended up with 2 of them. I do that on Timo a lot. I order stuff on Timo and I end up with 2. I'm not paying attention, I guess, to like the quantity, and I have a lot of things I ordered that I now have 2 of, and I have 2 of these. But I don't know. I think it's a good thing to have. 18.5. Look at that. We're moving now. All right, we're at 25 psi. As you can tell, the tire is looking much better, and these are pretty handy. Like I said, I would just keep one in your glove box. They don't cost much. Keep one in your glove box and use the USB port in your car to charge it every now and again to make sure it's topped off. Or if you have a solar charging center like I do, then if you're going to be home for a day, put it out there and charge it, and then throw it back in your glove box. So 25.5. Looks like it takes about 20 to 25 seconds for every half a psi. So we should go to 26 psi here shortly. There we go. So I'll probably run it another 10, run it to 30. Well, at 36 it should shut off automatically because I have it set. But that'll be enough to get it over to to the tank, and then I do have an electrical cable out there, and I have a more robust air compressor in my truck, so I might just top it off a little bit when I get it over there. All right, we are done putting air in here. One thing I do want to mention about these things is they're good for about one tire pump up, or one tire inflation. If you've got a low tire, this will get enough air in it for you to get to a tire place or home or wherever you got to go to take care of the tire issue. If there is one, you might just have a very slow leak on the valve or something, but this will pump for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes on a full charge. They don't last very long, but it's definitely better than nothing. All right, so now I'm over here by the tank. I do have electricity and pumping it up fully at this point. This is about, like I said, 2,000 pounds, 350 gallons, and I'll probably make 2 or 3 of these trips today. It's only about 100 yards from the well to the tank, but happy Saturday. So I brought the pump back into the solar charging station, and as you can see, charging it back up. Like I said, they're good for like one use. Hopefully you can see this. So this is the inverter, and so this is the battery strength of the battery that's being charged by the sun. And this one over here is how much is currently being used as far as how much power is being drained from the battery. And right now the only thing running is that air compressor charging, because everything else that's plugged in is already fully charged, so they're not drawing anything. Having that air compressor charging is making no impact at all. It's not even registering as any power being drained from the battery. So the 240 watt panel is plenty, and I'm guessing a 100 watt panel probably work just as well. I do have another, well, I have this 240 watt panel here, but I have another one, but this, I think this is the positive. I'm not sure because I got these all coiled up. This one here is broken off from inside. So on the other one, I'm gonna have to remove this faceplate, which I'm not totally sure. I think it snaps in there. I'm not totally sure. It looks like they don't really want to come off. They're on there pretty good, but I'm gonna try and get that off and then replace this cable. It'll probably require some soldering, and I'll have to make probably a male end. I think this is positive. So I'll probably have to make a male connector after I solder this end, but I don't want to lose that 240 watt panel. I'm gonna see if I can get it running again. I don't know why this thing keeps going out of focus. Stop being gay. Well, I did want to show that I've pretty much got this one done. There's a little bit of space on the top left, but I'm ordering a 3-step step stool ladder so I can reach places like that without breaking my neck. But yeah, if you're into pasta, coffee, top ramen, and there it goes all the way back there, or kosher salt, I am your point of contact. But I got one more of these shelves to empty and bring out here, and then I have 3 more of these vents to put in right on the outside here. One there, one there, one down there. And then this will be done. I do want to do a little more caulking around these skylights I put in, because we had rain and snow the other day. And this one here especially had a little bit of, you can still see, a little bit of water drip. So I'm gonna have to reseal or add to the seal on these, and then we're done. We're all done. I did get a lot of these magnetic hooks. I have this type and this type, and I'm using them like, here's one, here's one, holding a bottle and can opener. I think there's one holding a sign. That flag over there is held up with these hooks, and then this is a magnetic wand for picking up things that you drop into long tight places. So just stick that right there. That's not my well, I mean it is technically now, but somebody left that here. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of it at some point. It's kind of gay. Okay, the tire is at 40 psi, which is about where I want it. I put a submersible pump into here, and I don't know if I can do this with one hand. I'm gonna have to plug it in, and it is now pumping the water into the tank. And it's pretty much what I'm doing today. And on the way back in, we'll say hi to Indigo, because Indigo's an awesome dog. Huh. You a good boy? He's my good boy. Everybody's taking in some sun. We had a couple days of rain and snow, and it's beautiful right now, so everybody's catching some rays. Right, Indigo? This is how we burn trash out here. That's how I burn trash. This thing was blazing last night. Burn all the paper and plastic goods here, and then haul off the metals. But still smoldering. But this is my curbside garbage pickup right here.